making the announcement that Hart was going to have a major announcement and statement today. So I guess we won't put it off any longer. We'll start right out with Championship Wrestling. Here, the president of the first family of professional wrestling, Jimmy Hart.
Mark Kessler on Rock.
Mark,
L3.
listen, Mark, you're gonna have to break into the song here. I got a bullet, and you got to go with right now. It's important. I'm gonna call the network.
All right, never mind. I'm gonna have to dump it. Dateline Memphis. Jimmy Hart has just announced the first family has signed Randy Macho Man Savage.
K97 FM. Hi, this is Doc Jones, and that's right, kids. I've got the hottest scoop in town. Jimmy Hart, president of the first family, you ready for this? Has signed the legendary Randy Macho Man Savage to a multi-million-dollar contract. We're talking elephant dollars. The Hart has done it again. Ladies and gentlemen, the Macho Man is in the first family. Beware.
Jimmy Hart has done it once again. Who is the greatest manager in professional wrestling, and why am I? You know what? You're going to be hearing it in all the #1 radio stations. The news is going to be all in the papers, and it's going to be all over TV, baby. Jimmy Hart has just signed Randy Macho Man Savage to a multi-year contract. That's right, baby. The greatest professional athlete in the world today, baby. I can't wait. This is truly the greatest day of my life, baby. So you people in the booth, turn that record up, baby, because here he comes right now, the Macho Man, the newest member of the first family. Woo!
Randy Savage, followed by Angelo Popo. And that colorful robe that you have seen on occasion. The Macho Man. Big celebration.
Celebrate! How you don't like that? You hear the news, baby! You hear the news! You don't like it, do you, Lance Russell? You don't like it, do you, baby? But I want you to look into my eyes right now and celebrate! Yeah! Don't want me here, do you, Lance Russell, do you? Do you want me here?
Well,
no, you don't. No, you don't. I'm here, man. Yeah, I am. The world is Macho Man country. Yeah, it is. Let me tell you something. Julie the Queen Lawler. Yeah, I want you to look at me right now, because I'm very intense. Oh, yeah, I am. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm real intense, Lance Russell. You understand that? Thank you, Jimmy Hart. Thank you, Jimmy Hart. Yeah. The Queen, Jerry Lawler. See me now, baby. The world is Macho Man country. Yeah, it is. It's Macho Man country. Let me tell you something, Lance Russell. The world's greatest athlete has been denied. Yeah. Eddie Marlin. Eddie Marlin. You tried to keep me out, man. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. But you can't do it no more. No, you can't. The first family, man. Yeah. I'm in it, man. And doing the thing. Now I'm going to go in the ring right there and do it Macho Mania style, the way nobody else can do in the world. Yeah.
There he is, the newest member of the first family of professional wrestling, Macho Man Randy Savage. And I can tell you, my opinion, David, that doesn't mean any good news for anybody, my friend.
You're right. There he is in the ring right there, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. One fall, 10-minute time limit match coming up here. His opponent over on the right of the screen from Memphis, Tennessee at 215 pounds, Ken Raper. And going against him from Sarasota, Florida, 235 pounds, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. That's Angelo Popo in the corner over there with a sign that says the world is Macho Man country.
Yeah, you are, Macho Man. You are, in fact, here, and he's getting ready to go in this opening bout with Ken Raper. Bell time. Here we go. And the Macho Man out of the corner, wild-looking, but a whale of an athlete, Dave. Yes, indeed.
Ken Raper across the way, keeping a wary eye on him. Randy Savage, the Macho Man. Round behind Ken Raper. Raper goes for the ropes. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, trying to back Savage away from the ropes. Savage, long way back from the ropes there. Waiting for Raper, center of the ring. Hip toss, puts him down to the mat. Raper with a headlock. Savage breaks out on a shoulder butt by Raper and cover. Count of 1. Savage rolls under the ropes out of the ring.
I think Macho Man a little surprised. Okay, Randy. Oh, boy. I think our life may become a little more difficult now.
Over the top rope. Randy Savage from the apron just leaps back into the ring. Ken Raper having his hair pulled.
Yeah, what good.
A knee to the back while he was stretched back on the top rope. Savage throws Raper through the ropes down onto the floor. He did not throw him over there. Look out, Savage up on the top rope. Way up in the air. Springs down on Ken Raper, who was just back on his feet. Referee Jerry Calhoun sending Savage back to the ring. There you see Ken Raper lying on the floor. Savage rolled in the ring, now is out of the ring.
Look out, here he is.
There he comes. Nails Raper with a boot to the back. Rolls him back into the ring, under the ropes. Savage through those ropes. We're 2.5 minutes into the action. Clothesline by the Macho Man. Angelo Poffo up on the apron, distracting the referee. Savage, meanwhile, put the body slam on Ken Raper. Now he's climbing the ropes again.
Top rope, too.
Savage off the top rope.
Nice.
Down with the arm and a cover. Referee starts the count.
Yep.
Savage gets the win. Using the top rope, and a little misdirection by Angelo Poffo as he distracted the referee. There's Raper thrown through the ropes by Savage.
Savage completely dominating the action in there with Ken Raper, particularly after Raper got him down at one time.
The world is Macho Man country. Thank you, Jimmy Hart. And tell the Queen I was here, baby.
Yeah,
What a beautiful victory. Better rich and dead than poor and alive.
Savage, the winner. What was the time again, Dave?
I thought it was 2 minutes, 57 seconds.
Boy, you can't believe what a athletic feat it is. How high in the air, even though it's illegal at top rope. Look at the action of this guy coming off on Ken Raper. Here he comes. You are way up, and he bangs down. Look at Raper's reaction when he hits him. Just bounces him all over it. And, of course, the Macho Man had nothing then to do but just simply lay down, hook him, and pull him up for the 1, 2, 3. And it resulted in a Savage win in the opening bout. First time as a first family member, Randy Savage comes in and does it in his opening bout. We're going to be back right after we take time out for this.
Okay, right back to Channel 3's Championship Wrestling coming up in just one moment. Hey, listen, I want to tell you, back to Tuesday night in the Louisville Gardens this coming week. You better believe, and I mean a sensational night of action coming up there with about 8 big bouts that you'll want to see every single one of them. One included will be a Mid-America heavyweight title match when Macho Man Randy Savage takes on Bugsy McGraw. You'll see the Zambui Express going against Jerry the King Lawler and Austin Idol in a big Southern Tag Team Championship match, and then a special lights-out lumberjack match. Yeah, you understand it, I'm sure. The King going against King Konga with the lumberjacks on the outside. Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be a whale of a night right there in the Gardens Tuesday night.
It is going to be a real big night. I want to just make a real quick announcement. You know, I got a chance to meet a lot of the wrestling fans up there at that big car show. We gave away a lot of free passes, and all of those passes were supposed to be for last week, but that got snowed out. So what that did, that gave Konga and the Zambui Express 1 week longer. 1 week longer to hang around. Well, I want all you fans to know that you can bring those passes
passes on down, and they'll be good for this week. And I want you to be there because it's going to be exciting. I can hardly wait. I was just real glad, Lance, to have that 1 week to recuperate because now I am 100%. And the Zambui Express and King Konga are all going to fall the same night. Idol and myself are going to be the Southern Tag Team Champions. And then Konga, you're going to see what it's like when I have my friends around the ring because there's going to be about 5 or 6 lumberjacks, Lance, and there's no way anybody's going to be able to come in, and there's no way Konga's going to be able to get out. It's just going to be me and him. Is that right, Idol?
That's exactly right. You know, if my memory serves me correct, when King wrestled Konga on television, it took 3 men to get him down. It took 2 big goofs from Africa, and it took Big King Konga to get 3-on-1. Well, Donnie, it don't make no difference if it's 2-on-1, if it's 3-on-1, but on Tuesday night it's going to be 2-on-2, Jack, and I'm going to hang around to watch King take that big goofy-looking King Konga and throw him out. And if you throw him out to me, King, I'm going to have a chair waiting for him down Tuesday night. I can't wait.
Still got big 6-man tag match coming up today. You'll have a chance to see Joe LeDuc, the strong man out of Canada. All of that will be, in fact, coming up a little bit later on. Right now, we have been requested and are granting the time to bring out the universal heartthrob, Mr. Austin Idol. And here he comes out. Good to see you, man.
No, Lance. Thank you. You know, Lance, boy, I love it.
Good group here today.
No, it's a great group. You know, Lance, I know this isn't my regular interview time, you know, but I guess just like any professional athlete or team even, you know, I tape all my matches, Lance. So that way when I go home, I can play my match back over again. I can look at it and I can see strong points. I can see a weakness possibly. But I guess my own worst critic. And it's a good way for me to constantly be monitoring myself and any strong points or weaknesses or whatnot, you know. And something struck me kind of odd a couple of weeks ago, Lance. I went home and I played my tape over and I watched the wrestling program, and I saw something that just kind of struck me, kind of titillated me, kind of made me wonder a little bit that, well, it was in a match where I was on television, and I noticed Angel, who's the valet of Rick Rude. She kind of took a second look at me. She kind of took a second gander at me, Lance.
I remember that.
I don't know if you saw it or not, you know, but I understand you have the tape here, and a picture's more than 1,000 words. Why don't we take a look at it?
Okay, let's go back.
Byron David Johnson crossed the ring, picks him up, slam, power slam, count is 2. He picks him up at the 2 count. Picked him up. Probably could have had him right there. Reverse neck breaker. And a cover. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Less than a minute. Jimmy Hart dancing around the ring. Yeah, now Rude back to work on David Johnson. This match is over, but Rick Rude choking Johnson after he beat him.
Okay, let's pay particular attention to this coming up, Austin.
Yeah, this is what I picked up on too, Lance. You know, and it just kind of, you know, as I viewed it and watched it, you know, it just kind of made me wonder if maybe this Rick Rude is all he's cracked up to be. Now let's take a look right here. And I want you to watch Angel, Lance.
Moves Rick Rude hard and Angel out of the ring. Allows David Johnson to get out of there. Time on that was 56 seconds. Idol's in here. Here comes Lou Winston.
Austin showing off that huge body of his, 242 pounds of it. And Big Lou Winston is here. We
got a
will
referee?
just continue on. We'll just continue on here with our next bout as Jimmy Hart takes Rick Rude out. I don't know. I think Angel is enamored with the Idol body. She may get a little tongue lashing over that. She's going to stay with you, Austin. Yeah. Okay. I love it.
Yeah, you see what I mean, Lance? You know, when I saw that, it kind of made me wonder if, you know, I'm sure Rude is pumping her head full of all kinds of ideas about what kind of a man he is, you know, and it kind of makes me wonder if Angel maybe isn't searching for greener pastures, shall we say, you know. But nevertheless, you know, I know Rude's got all these muscles and everything, but I've got a little something special, Lance, and you know all about it. And this is especially for you, Angel, darling.
Okay, let's take a look at this right now. You're going to enjoy the universal heartthrob.
Let's look at it, okay?
Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol. And you saw him doing a little of that heavy-duty gym work in there. Well, coming out right now was the object of the conversation, Mr. Rick Rude, who was along with me. Well, I don't know what you mean, what's going on with him.
How can you let that man come out here and talk about me that way?
As long as it's within decency, Rick, we try to, let everybody
Decency,
in.
you call that decent?
He was just showing...
I want to tell you, then the man has the audacity to come out here and show himself at the fat farm training, trying to lose weight. I want to tell you something, Austin Idol. This body was given to me at birth. I don't lift weights. I don't lift no weights.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to lift weights.
That just all
I
comes
don't dye
natural.
my hair. I don't have to dye my hair. I got no gimmick. This is me. This is beauty, baby. This is beauty. And I want to tell that fat slob, Austin Idol, something. If he has something to say, why don't he get in the ring and say it? It's easy to come out here in front of you, and I can't believe you let this happen on your show.
Rick, it wasn't a question of anything inappropriate out here. He just had the tape that he wanted to show, and he just made a couple of comments, an honest difference of them. We don't really, no trouble today, Austin.
It just so happens that I have a monitor in my dressing room, Lance, and I've been sitting back here listening to you run your mouth about me and tell everybody how great you are and all this other gaga. Why don't we find out right now what kind of man you are, and let's step in the ring right now. What do you say about that? Come on, mister. You misunderstood me. You misunderstood me. I watch you train. I like the way you train, okay? I like the way you look. I want to be just like you. I think you're just great. You misunderstood me. I didn't... Wait a minute.
That's not exactly what I heard, but...
I don't think my ears were playing tricks on me. When I listened on the monitor, I heard what you said, that I work out at a fat farm, and then you told everybody how great you are, and that I'm a nothing, and that you're the greatest thing of all time. Now, I heard that. Did you hear that, Lance? I didn't mean it that way at all. You train hard. I got to get training myself. All I meant is... I don't train quite hard on myself. You're a big man. I want to be just like you. That's all I meant. You know what I think? I think we got a situation here of maybe all bark and no bite. I think we got a situation here where a guy wants to run his mouth, and then when someone is a long ways away, but when it's face to face like this, all of a sudden you don't want to get. I think it is it. The more I think about it, as a matter of fact, the more I think about it, as a matter of fact, I think your whole trip is when a man turns his back and walks away, all of a sudden you become a big man. You know what I think? I'd like to find out who the man is right now.
We don't need it. Okay, but let's not do anything down there. You guys just wait till you're in the ring sometime. Really, we don't need all that hassle. So I understand what you're saying.
Well, everybody reaches a point. Everybody reaches a point. And, darling, I reached mine real quick, and I heard him run his mouth and everything. Let's watch him run his mouth from here on out now.
Okay. Austin Idol. And a little exception. I think maybe there might have been two different stories that I heard, Dave. I thought I heard Rick Rude say one particular thing, and then all of a sudden I heard an entirely different thing once Idol got out there and was standing right across from him, and there wasn't any Jimmy Hart to let him do all the talking on. And, yeah, Rick.
I can't believe. How can you let that happen out here?
Well, it did get a little out of control, and we frown on that.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to be treated like that. Nobody treats me like that. I'm not going to... These people come here to see me. These people come here to see me. I'm going to tell you what. I'm not coming back here until Austin Idol comes out here in front of all these people and apologizes to me.
Well,
you hear me, Austin? You come out here and you apologize to me. I want him here now.
Well, that's his business. I mean, he knows he's got a monitor.
That's his business. That's my business. And that's all these people who want to see me. That's their business, because I'm not coming back here until Austin Idol comes out here on national TV and apologizes to me.
Well, I would tell you, Rick, don't hold your breath, because I don't think you're going to see Idol coming back out here and apologize.
I think he better be.
Well, he's not coming. He obviously has had time to get out here. He's not coming.
Okay,
out.
that's it. That's it. You don't want to hear it? You don't have to hear it. You don't have to see me. That's it. I want an apology. I won't be back here till I get one.
Well, gee, Dave, I don't know whether we can carry on or not. Rude said he's not coming back until Austin Idol apologizes to him, and so we may very well have a long wait. Let's not wait any longer. We're ready for the next bout. Okay, Dave.
It's going to be one fall, 10-minute time limit from Memphis, Tennessee at 209 pounds over the right of the screen. That's Robert Reed. And going against him from Japan at 234 pounds.
It's Car Wars. Bill Collins Ford and
Comes flying down here, and right now it's time for us to have a little sunshine. A couple of guys that haven't been around very long, but I got to tell you one thing. They have made an instantaneous hit with the folks around the area. A big team. Dirty Rhodes, Harley Davidson, and there they come. I don't think I have to identify him too much for you. Dirty out front, and he is a happy-go-lucky, rough son of a gun. He's a big dude, stocky as can be, and his sidekick, big Harley Davidson, in at 290. A couple of guys. I was just saying, I got to say it to your face. The folks that you guys have been around have really taken to you, and we love having you here,
We
Dirty
love
and
these
Harley.
people, but I got to say something here. They need a place out there where we can park a motorcycle and a horse at the same time.
You got the Iron Horse, and he's got the Reliable. Okay. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you in action here, but we're just happy to greet you and have you back on chance.
We're just happy to be here. Like I said, we love all these people out there. We love all these babies. Oh, yeah. And we love America, baby. I can't say enough. My man right here, his mama told him, boy, stay out of that garden. Don't be running over them beans. Stay out of them flowers.
Got my motor running, Lance. Got my motor. What's happening, Lance?
290
Oh,
pounds.
look at it, baby. That's right, baby. Twisted steel, baby. Look at Lance. Woo, baby. Look at my boy Dave. Hey, his hair wasn't moving a hurricane. What about it back there? Oh, my. What about it, Daddy? Somebody said something about the last American heroes. They was talking about that. I'll tell you what, John Wayne's gone, but, baby, we got him right here. Look at him. The last American hero. That's him right there.
Oh, Mr. Dirty Rhodes.
American needs, baby. 1984 and so much more, and that's him right there,
So
Daddy.
much more. Thank you, man. Harley Davidson. But I know there's two American heroes out here, and I have to say, you got to be one of them, baby. Mama said, Dirty, in this world you look. Everything you see, baby, ain't what it appears to be. But you will find a man someday that will stick right there. And Holly's that man. Praise the Lord.
Okay, I see your opponents are out here.
Yeah, we gonna get there. You said it.
Okay.
Yeah, you said it all, baby. Put moves off the people, baby.
Harley Davidson, Dirty Rhodes, and they're going to be joined by a brand new face.
An awful lot of folks who have asked us what happened to the fabulous ones and where are the fabulous ones, and just in general a curiosity. Yeah, bring back the Fabs. One of the signs that are with us today. I can't think of anybody better to make any comments about the fabulous ones than the fabulous Jackie Fargo. Let's listen to Jackie.
Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like that I need to be here and make an explanation to you why you haven't seen the fabulous ones for about 6 weeks. Well, about a year ago, I took on two fine young athletes, dedicated, worked hard, sweat and blood, and give you everything they got. And they made it. Boy, they just did everything just great. I'll never take that away from them. But now, all of a sudden, they got where they didn't want to do what I told them. They didn't want to wrestle where I told them. They didn't want to wrestle in the South. They wanted to go to Chicago, Los Angeles, California, New York. And I said, pal, if you go, you're going without me. And you can drop the Fab. It'll be Steve and Stan, not the fabulous ones anymore. There's one thing I told them when I first took them on. I said, listen, you walk into the arena, don't you ever walk by a little kid or a man or a woman without saying hi. And I want you to look up in that stand every time you go into the arena and say thank you for being here. Without you folks coming to the arena, we wouldn't be the Fabulous Ones. We wouldn't be wrestling here tonight. And don't you ever forget to say thank you. I wrestled around here all my life. I was born and raised in New York, but I wrestled right here in the good old South all my life, and I love it. And if they don't want to stay here to the kind of fans we got in this part of the country, then, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is they can go on, but they'll be without me. And I promise you this, I'll find some more. And I'll be as proud of them, and I'll make you proud of them. I'll find you two fine, great Fabs. And I'm really looking forward to it. I've already got some in mind, but I won't go into the detail. But I felt like I needed to come out here and talk to you. And I hope now that you've understood what I've been trying to understand for the last 6 weeks. But I just told you the whole story, ladies and gentlemen. And remember this. I'll be back with 2 other Fabs that you'll love. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you around the towns. Don't worry, I'll still be in the good old South because I love it and I love you. I'll never forget you. And I'll never forget to say thank you.
As we've said 1,000 times, often imitated, never duplicated. Fabulous Jackie Fargo coming out right now. As we indicated before his handicap match, big Canadian super heavyweight Joe LeDuc.
Yep. The fags are gone. Well, Jackie Fargo temporarily short, but they're gone. Jerry Lawler, Austin Idol, Dutch Mantell, Harley Davidson, Dirty Dusty Rhodes. Let me tell you something, gentlemen. You're talking about the best. Lance Russell, you're talking about the best when you invite Big Joe LeDuc on national television. Big Joe LeDuc on front page of major newspaper. Look who's here. Buzz Sawyer is gone. The fag is gone. And everybody calls me crazy. Well, who can be crazy when you get your picture on front page? When you get here with Lance Russell on national television? Remember this, Lawler and Austin Idol and all of you. Before you get the rainbow, you gotta have the thunder and the cloud and the rain and the lightning and also the crazies like me. You're gonna watch in a second what a crazy man can do. You said it, Austin Idol. You're gonna meet the craziest that you ever seen before, because you come here and tell everybody you're gonna go and be crazy when there's nobody.
Okay, Joe.
Nobody crazy like me, and you're gonna find that out. Here, Lance Russell, a present for you.
Thank you, Joe. You got a big handicap match coming up. The Duke will be in a handicap against 2. Dave with the introduction.
It'll be a 1-fall, 10-minute.
Oh, yeah, still some final action coming right up here on Channel 3's Championship Wrestling. Coming up Tuesday night, back in the Gardens. Remember that. Mid-America heavyweight title match. That's when Randy Macho Man Savage goes against somebody who may be a little wilder than he is.
Baby, ain't nobody crazier than the Macho Man and Jimmy Hart. Come here, Macho Man. What are we going to do to him, baby?
Break out, NWA Mid-American heavyweight title match. Bugsy McGraw, bring on down the Macho Man country. Louisville, Kentucky, Tuesday night. Lance Russell didn't knock you out.
Where it's going to be. We're going to be looking for it. Then a huge tag match with the Zambui Express defending, and then a lumberjack match with a king against King Konga. That's what we're going to have.
I think you said enough, man. Hey, Lola, I hate you, man. I'm going to finish you. And I cannot wait to touch your pretty face. That's what you think.
Hey, don't worry about it. You know, Lawler got a lot of nerve. He got a lot of guts. He talking about lumberjack match. Well, when me and the Zambui, Mr. Kareem get through with him, it's not going to be enough to have a lumberjack. You know, we left him laying his own blood on TV. Nationwide TV, you're embarrassed. Your own kid wouldn't recognize you as their daddy. Well, you know, Mr. Mohammed might be their daddy. if you check on it. But one thing about it, Jerry Lawler, I don't like you, and you don't like me. And in Louisville, it's not going to be enough left for a lumberjack.
Well, that's the opinion of the huge Zambui Express. And, of course, King Konga scheduled for that lumberjack match with Jerry the King Lawler with his lumberjacks all the way around the ring, my friend. Big night of action. 8 bouts going to be right there in the Gardens coming up Tuesday night. That's right, back on Tuesday, and you'll want to be there for every single second of that exciting action. Bring the entire family and get out there on Tuesday night to see the action in the Gardens.